Hi there, this is Greg Hessel from ReGeneration Resources, and today I want to share with you 8 key principles of meeting facilitation. And these are key principles that I've learned from over 40 years of facilitating meetings for groups. The first key principle is know why you're meeting. Clarity about why you're there is crucial. And while it's often assumed that we're here because this is the Thursday morning meeting of directors, it really needs to be more specific than that. Why are the directors meeting every Thursday morning? What's the purpose? What are you trying to do together? And is there alignment on the purpose? Usually we assume that other people understand the meeting as we do, but really there's not alignment on the purpose. Alignment on the purpose and clarity on the purpose are key. And even if you do the other 7 principles perfectly, you have a very high risk of failure if you're not clear and aligned on the purpose of the meeting. Secondly, always allow everyone to save face. People can be challenging at meetings because people are so different. Some people want to move ahead really, really quickly. Other people are more cautious. Some people are extroverted. Some people are introverted. People are going to disagree on solutions. And even in the annoying, challenging behavior that you may experience as a facilitator, you need to make people look good. If you make them look good, they'll make your job easy. And you can make them look good by getting it. And getting it is seeing the world from their perspective. If you can see the world from their perspective, then you can allow them to save face, which builds trust, but you can also create win-win outcomes. So the person who's a roadblock to any movement forward, what they're probably concerned about is mitigating risk. And so you can incorporate that into the solution and say, what are ways we can move forward and still mitigate risk? So when you get it, when you see the world from their perspective, you can create win-win outcomes. Energy matters. Meetings should not be a slog. When people are doing good work and talking about the right things, energy rises. Energy also rises when people are moving, and energy rises when people are engaged. Engagement builds energy. Engagement means there's not just a few voices being heard. Everybody is trying to figure out a solution that works for everybody. The process builds engagement. The facilitator's job is to design an agenda, but good agendas do not just include a topic, but they include a process. The default process in most meetings is we all sit around a room and we talk. But with that process, the extroverts get a lot more airtime, and the person who speaks loudest or last often gets their way. Process is a way that you can ensure that every voice is heard and that people are engaged, which will increase the energy in the room. That being said, the process can't be at the expense of results. You're meeting to get something done, and that's the most important thing. So the process is in service of engagement and in service of results. It can be a little bit more process heavy if you're still moving in the right direction. But some meetings and some consultants are very process heavy. And in my mind, they kind of ignore the results or they ignore the importance of those results to that client. A good example of this is visioning statements. Some consultants will say, well, a good visioning statement will take you 3 months or 10 hours of meetings or whatever they think it takes because they have a process that they're really wedded to. But that vision statement for that client may not be worth that amount of time. Then people are going to become disengaged. So the process can't be at the expense of results. And finally, good facilitators need a plan. You need an agenda. The agenda has a purpose. Each topic on the agenda is in service of the overall purpose. Each topic on the agenda has a process that builds engagement and keeps people talking. However, plans frequently don't go as you think they're going to go. And if you notice energy dipping, if you notice something not working, then good facilitators have to also read the room and adjust. These are my 8 key principles of good facilitation. Take them, use them, tweak them, try them out, ask me questions about them, and good luck.